Good evening everybody, my name is Warfstache, also known as JoeMed. Today I'll be interviewing 6 creepypastas. Let us begin. Our first guest will be the world famous Jeff the Killer. Welcome, Jeff. Good evening, Jeff. Where have you been since you disappeared 2 years ago?
I went out into the jungle and I killed more people.
I see, but it seems though as you killed the world famous Cheeto. Why did you kill him?
He didn't die. He kicked my leg and he made a run for it. And then I found him in the closet drinking beer and we kind of got drunk.
I see.
Yeah.
But can you explain one thing? My team has told me that they overheard you singing in the closet together. Can you explain that?
Funny you should ask. We were singing the Smile song by Pinkie Pie and it was amazing. I think we got that on tape.
Well, we do have a copy of your singing together. Ben, roll the audio clip while I brush my mustache.
My name is Pinkie Pie, and I'm here to say, have a good head. Can you pass the beer?
Sounds pretty funny. But I got word from my team that Rose caught you two kissing. Can you explain that to us, Jeff?
We were kissing, okay, she thought wrong because I was trying to reach for a beer that was behind him, and I guess she saw it the wrong way, and she thought we were kissing, and she started yelling, running around the house saying, oh my god, Jeff is gay, and yeah.
Sweet, that's very interesting. But now we must continue our show with our next special guest, introducing Sally. Hello, Sally. Good to see you as well, as your fans are clapping for you. But anyway, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Where did you go after you escaped from your killing spree? Just like Jeff, you disappeared. Where did you go?
Straight to an abandoned building out in the forest because that's where I stay since I can't go anywhere else.
Alright, but can you tell me something about this? It seems though you are after Enrique. Why are you trying to kill him?
Isn't Jeff the Killer after him? After them?
See, but seems though as we lost your tracks after we tried to follow you. How did you disappear or hide from us?
Well, I covered up my tracks, so I hid up into the trees and watched Warfstache follow me.
Warfstache. That's right. Assistant, I am Warfstache.
You're Warfstache?
That was a very interesting conversation with Sally, but we must move on. Next up is Ben. Welcome, Ben.
I was promised vodka.
You'll get your drink after the interview. I just need to ask you questions that people want to know. How does it feel like to live behind a screen?
Feels terrible. I live to kill. I watch them while they sleep, and I will come out from screen at night and rape them.
How can you get to them? You're behind a screen. How can you get through the screen?
Don't need to get out the screen because screens come out of you.
Thanks for being here, Ben, but I think we should probably move on to our next interviewer. Thank you for being here.
I'll slice your throat and watch it rain beautiful crimson.
Can we move on to the next interviewer, please? Thank you. Our next guest will be Jane the Killer. Welcome. So Jane, I wanted to ask you some questions. What happened to you when you disappeared or died between your epic battle between Jeff the Killer? And yeah, what happened there? Where did you go? People believe you were dead.
I was hiding underneath a bush the whole entire time while everyone thought I was dead.
Seems though as my crew caught you eating a squirrel. Nothing less but a squirrel. Squirrel pie, squirrel soup. What was that about?
There's no deer left since I ate them all, so I had to eat a squirrel.
Seems though as you tried to kill my camera crew. What was that about? Why are you trying to kill them?
Like pictures. I never liked pictures. I don't like my business going out into the web.
Do you understand that Jeff is still on your trail? He's been trying to kill you ever since you killed him.
Jeff is looking for me. Well, Jeff can come meet me in my abandoned building.
Yes, well, thank you for your time, Jane. It was great to have you on the show today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next guest will be the legendary Scarecrow. Keep in mind, her voice will sound different because our mics here in the studio are terrible. Sorry about that. Hello there, Scarecrow. I want to ask you some questions. First question, why did you eat Cheeto after he tried to eat your Cheeto? Last Cheeto from your Cheetah bag. You realize he's only half Cheeto, right? Half Cheeto and half pony. You know that, right? But I can hardly hear you because of your mic, so I think we might well end our little chat here for now. Thank you for being on the show today, Scarecrow. Final guest for tonight will be the world famous Slender Man, but in this world he's known as the Slender Pony. Good evening, Mr. Slender Man. How are you today? Good to hear now then. I heard great things about you, like how you scared young children, how you never left your blanket until you were in high school.
Yes, indeed. Wait, what?
Yes, indeed. But anyway, that reminds me, how did it feel like when a dog ripped off your pants and leaving you exposed to the world in your underwear for 2 days? Anyway, we're about to run out of time, but one last question.
What?
If you were in a battle with Jeff the Killer, who do you think will win?
Really?
Yup, who do you think will win the battle?
Well, it's not anything I'd ever really considered, but now that you mention it, I honestly think...
And that's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining me on interviewing these creepypastas. Leave a comment below if you want to, on which creepypasta should I interview next. Thank you. Subscribe.